I've never really done anything like this before, as far as videos go, or anything really. I've never done any voiceovers, I've never done any commentary, but this is kind of a special video, and I wanted to do something here for the first few minutes and kind of explain exactly what's going on and why there isn't more video of it. Last year, my brother Hunter and I and our friend Jaron went up north and did a deer camp for deer season for 3 or 4 days. We had a blast. We found some deer, got a shot at a nice buck. Unfortunately, things didn't work out, but by the time we left, we were already excited to do it again the following year. Unfortunately, Jaron ran out of time off work, but Hunter was able to get some time off and go. And it was kind of special because this was actually his last deer season in Michigan before he moved to Texas in November. So what I wanted to do basically is, even though we had essentially zero luck as far as the deer hunting went, we still had a lot of fun and we were able to make a trip out of it. Originally planning on going just to the northern Lower Peninsula, and somehow, in true fashion for how things go for us, we wound up in the Escanaba Management Unit, which is about 7.5 or 8 hours away from where we live. So our 3 or 4 hour north road trip for hunting turned into quite an adventure, as we ended up kind of in the western portion of the Upper Peninsula. Like I said, we didn't really have any luck as far as the deer hunting went. We saw some deer. I think we only saw one from his tree stand and my saddle. We saw some from the road. We saw some tracks. We came across some bear tracks. We came across some wolf tracks. It was a really cool experience, and the best part about it, which we're watching now, was definitely the food. I ordered this skillet just for this trip, and it ended up being a very, very good decision. The food was delicious, the weather was cold, but good times were had, and even though we did not successfully harvest a deer, it's still something that I definitely will not forget. Like I said, it was pretty special, just being the fact that this was the last time, at least for a while, that we will be able to do something like this. We spent a lot of time over the last several years together doing various types of hunting activities, fishing activities, camping, and countless other things too. And it's something that we've always been able to bond over, so this was a pretty special experience for us to be able to do this one last time before he moved away. And then this is unfortunately the only footage that I was actually able to capture of a deer. This was by far the most beautiful place that I've been able to hunt thus far. But I think I'm just going to kind of shut up now and let the last 60 seconds of this 5-minute intro roll. And then at the 5-minute mark, we actually get into kind of the rest of the video here. So I ended up having several days off work, and the first 3 were spent on the road with Hunter while we looked for deer, and then the last 2 days were kind of spent back home after we cut our trip short a little bit. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you to Hunter especially for going with me and making this trip possible. I had a blast even though we didn't get a deer on the ground. And like and subscribe, leave a comment, and enjoy the rest of the video. And by the end of it, we do have a deer on the ground. So enjoy it, and let's get to it. I don't know if you guys can hear me at all over this wind or not, but it is Wednesday, November 2nd, back home from the Upper Peninsula and going back out to Pat's farm here just down north of my house. And I arrived to find a surprise, and that is that the corn has been cut. It was fun being up there, but I am happy to be back home, and I am excited about this evening's sit. I've got a good view of most of the field here. If something moves along this field edge, we should have a good shot at it. I sat this edge on the ground last year a couple times and had quite a few does and small bucks work their way up and down through here. I actually passed a handful of deer just about 30 yards down to the south of me along the same edge from the ground. So it's warm, but it's November 2nd, so we've got to be out here. We'll see what happens. It's 6:13. Down to about the last 40 or 45 minutes of shooting light. I haven't seen anything yet, but still got plenty of time for something to come in. It's 1:34 right now, and it is Thursday, November 3rd. We had some pretty good action out of this tree last night, so I just left my platform and sticks on this tree to come back out here this evening. We got a long sit today. It's going to be about 6 hours. About 5.5 hours till the end of shooting light, and then we'll see what happens. I have a great feeling about this spot. I'm extremely happy that I'm in a saddle instead of a tree stand. It's a lot more comfortable on those longer sits. Brought a couple bottles of water, a couple bananas, a couple snack bars, so we should be good until dark. It's 4:45 right now. Still no deer yet, but I am filming a group of 5 tom turkeys about 250 yards away, just inside the tree line on the south end of the field. I doubt they're going to make it up this way, but if they do, I've got a fall turkey tag. So that'd be kind of nice if they made it up this way. I'd prefer a deer, but I wouldn't be upset with a nice big tom in the fall either, especially with my bow out of the saddle. That'd be pretty fun. It's a different deer. There's a doe over there too. Oh, never mind. It's a buck. His antlers were kind of blending in with the corn stalks. It's not the same one from yesterday. He's watching behind him too. I'm gonna give it a minute and see where he's kind of going before I try to do anything. Right. I really hope you guys could see that. Oh my gosh. That thing didn't go 30 yards. Yes. Ooh. It is 7:03. We killed that deer with 2 minutes to go. Oh, wow. Help has arrived. Hunters here. We found my arrow and we started trailing the blood a little bit before I thought to turn the camera on. But the blood looks great. I mean, it's completely coated, full pass through. It was stuck, what, like 6 or 8 inches into the dirt?
Yeah, it was in there pretty good.
Full pass through, lots of blood.
Now, full disclosure, it is also a red arrow.
This isn't. It didn't used to be. That is.
There you go.
So we've only been on the trail about I don't know, 20 yards or so, and we're just kind of following specks. There's kind of some big pools and some spray, but most of it's specks, which I'm kind of surprised at. I'm pretty sure I double lunged her, but the last.
No, we have some right here.
Yeah, there was some right here. Yeah, so this is pretty much what we're following. I guess it's more than specks, but that's what we're following there. There's some here.
Pretty easy to follow on this one.
Yeah, it is. And then this is, it's easy to see. It's just kind of, it falls down in the crevices. This is hard. There's some.
Nice, I'm not stressed.
I saw her go down, so I know she didn't go far. There's a bunch right here.
Should be able to see her here. Oh, yep.
There she is. Oh yeah, big old doe.
Good body on that.
All right.
Good shot too.
Yeah, she was walking left to right, so this was my entrance. So my exit should have been right about the center of the shoulder. Yep, there's the exit right there, center of the shoulder.
Super clean pass through on that.
Oh, okay. Just cut that out for the kid-friendly YouTube.
Yeah, she is gonna be absolutely full of blood.
She's gonna be absolutely delicious.
So what do you think?
I mean,
Got her done?
Huh?
Got her done?
Got her done, yeah. Self-filmed.
Last day of vacation?
Last day of vacation. First deer out of the saddle. First self-filmed deer. And it's a big, fat doe, and I'm happy with that. You, of course, want it to be a giant buck every time, but that's not really realistic. So we're going to get some pictures, get her gutted, and take her to the processor and drop her off. Get a couple pictures for me?
Yeah.